What did the passengers feel in those final moments inside the Titan submarine? They were in complete darkness, 5 souls trapped in a tiny carbon fiber capsule beneath the crushing weight of the Atlantic. The hum of the subsystems, the creaks of the hull bending under pressure, and the faint sound of their own breathing created a silence heavier than words. Imagine sitting there, thousands of feet below the surface, where sunlight never reaches, knowing that even the smallest failure could mean the end. Why was the Titan submarine considered so dangerous? Because it was an experimental vessel, built from unconventional materials, pushing boundaries where even the tiniest miscalculation could have catastrophic results. Experts had warned about the carbon fiber hull, about the repeated stress of dives, and about the lack of industry-standard certifications. Yet, despite these warnings, the dives continued. Inside, passengers placed their trust in technology and in the adventurous promise of seeing the Titanic wreck up close. What were they thinking as communications began to fail? At first, maybe hope. A glitch, a delay, nothing unusual in deep-sea exploration. But as the minutes stretched longer, a quiet unease must have grown. Did they look at each other, searching for reassurance? Did they wonder if they would ever see sunlight again? The mind clings to hope even when logic whispers otherwise, and in that capsule, hope may have been their only comfort. How fast was the tragedy when it finally struck? Instantaneous. Experts say the implosion of the Titan happened in less than the blink of an eye, milliseconds. There was no time to scream, no time to panic. The immense pressure of the ocean crushed the vessel instantly, sparing them from prolonged suffering. It is chilling, yet strangely merciful. In their very last second, they might not even have realized what was happening. Did they achieve what they set out for? In a haunting way, yes. They reached the deep, the place where history rests in silence. They saw what few have ever seen, the ghostly remains of the Titanic, a ship that itself carried stories of human ambition, tragedy, and fragile dreams. Perhaps in those brief hours, they felt awe and wonder before fate intervened. Why do we feel such a powerful connection to their story? Because it mirrors our own fears and desires. The Titan's passengers were not reckless thrill seekers, they were explorers chasing meaning, chasing the extraordinary. They remind us how fragile life is and how human curiosity often walks hand in hand with danger. Their story is terrifying not only because of how it ended, but because, deep down, many of us understand why they went. And what lesson do we take from this? That courage and tragedy are often separated by the thinnest of lines. That technology, no matter how advanced, cannot erase the power of nature. And that even in the darkest depths, the human spirit still longs for discovery no matter the cost. If this video moved you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button.